So today's what, Saturday night, and I'm finally home. And let me just say how I've just had some type of day. So leave work in high spurts because, you know, I left early and I'm coming home, so I'm happy. Jump on the train. When I go on the train, there is a man just on there going off, like coming up to people like mad close in your face, talking and shit. And I'm just like, what the hell's going on? Anyways, I have my AirPods in, so my ignore game is strong. So I'm not really paying him no mind or nothing. And he's just there until, you know, we got to a stop and he just came off. Great. I was freaking happy. 2 or 3 more stops into the ride, a nigga came on there with like a boombox, and you know, the music was playing mad loud and he's just bumping to it and shit. Like, I wanted to snap him so bad, but then I didn't want him to catch me and then that'd be a whole thing. Also, I bought some pearl earrings at work just to keep in until the ones that I ordered from Amazon comes, because I felt like today I looked like a toenail and I wasn't doing that, so I bought these. So the guy comes on and he's playing the music, bumping it mad loud and shit, and just singing. And I feel like people on the train who feel like you need to hear their choice of music really just annoys me. Like, why do you think we need to hear what you're listening to? Most of us are already listening to what we're listening to inside our ears. We don't want to hear. Give me a second. So then the guy is on the train for a minute, you know, just playing the music mad loud and like bumping to it, and everybody's just looking like, sir, you don't see that you need to get the hell off? Like, nobody wants to hear this. Anyways, he too was on there for a little minute, and then 3 people came on. The 3 people who came on had snakes. 2 of them had snakes around their necks, you know? And I'm terrified of snakes. Like, I'm shaking in my boots. I always have these like bad visions or nightmares, or what do you call those? Something about a snake just crawling out of somewhere, and how I'm gonna just lose my mind because I'm so afraid. And when I see those videos with people, you know, touching it and putting it around their necks, I just could not do that because I'm genuinely just so afraid of the thing. And so and they were kids too. The 2 kids had it around their necks. Obviously, this is probably not the type of snake that's gonna just squeeze you to death. Then again, I don't know nothing about snakes, so it probably is, and I just don't know. So, you know, man has had this snake around his neck and whatever. At first, they were standing. Now, we got to a stop, and then the guy with the loud music got off, because he was still on there at this point. He got off, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, amazing. Now, the people with the snake didn't really bother me as long as they kept standing. You want to know that one of them sat down and like a lady got up, and I'm like, wow, obviously sis is afraid of the snake, so, you know, she's making sure she get out of the way. And then the boy, because between me and where the lady got up from, there was like mad space, like 4 people could hold. And then the boy with the other snake that was standing decides to come sit beside me with the snake. And I'm just, you see how I can't even find words right now? I'm just frozen in disbelief, because I'm just like, we get it, y'all are not afraid of it, but you don't think other people might be afraid of the thing, and you come and you sit so close to somebody else with it. And while this is happening, I'm just praying that the boy just holds the head of the thing, because, you know, snakes just be, I don't know, I feel so dirty even reenacting it. The snakes are just always, you know, slithering slowly, and I was disgusted. And I don't know if it was necessarily disgusted because it was nasty, but just how it was moving slow, and it was moving over to me. And then I'm looking at the guy like, all right, what the fuck is up? Are you gonna get this thing or what? And then, like, shortly after, like 3 stops after, so man was sitting there for 3 stops right beside me with the thing. And then at one point it looked like he saw that I was a little bit uncomfortable, and he kind of used his arm to like move the head, because the head was doing this towards me. I'm sitting over here, and he like kind of used his hand to like turned the head in that direction, but the thing kept coming back, and I'm just like, he's sitting there, he sees me looking at him and the snake, and he's just sitting there still. And then you know, after 3 stops they got off, and even the lady who got up, she sat back down and she was like, it's like people with the big ass pit bulls or the big ass dogs who tell you that he's friendly. I'm afraid of dogs too. So listen, I'm not going to see a dog and walk there, but it's so true. Like, not because it's yours and you think it's friendly and you know that it's friendly, doesn't mean that somebody else is not terrified of it. And when you have something like that, just stay away from people. I just felt like they should have kept standing and, you know, not come sit beside me who's so afraid of the damn snake. And then just looking at me like it's funny. And I'm just like, you know, if he kept standing, I would have been fine. You know, you're doing what you're doing and I'm minding my own business, because I don't care as long as it don't come near me. And you leave and you come and you sit right here. The devil is really strong, obviously. I was about to piss my pants because I'm just like, this thing is looking at me and it's moving towards me. The whole train ride, I was in shambles, okay? After they come off now, man, tonight was just not it. After they came off, a good old sis came on the train. And, you know, she's coming on and doing what she's doing. And I didn't realize when she came on or anything, you know. It was afterwards that I'm like, oh, damn, she had to have come on one of these stops. Because I have my AirPods in. When I'm on the train, I make sure that my AirPods are charged. They died once, and I'm just like, this is not it. I make sure that they're charged so that I don't have to hear what anybody is saying. If you're trying to talk to me, you have to be in my face like, trying to talk to you, so I can take it out to hear what you're saying. So, you know, I was approaching my stop, and sometimes, you know, the train makes announcements if it's going to skip a few stops or make local stops. So, I've realized that for the past couple of days, when it gets to a certain point, then the guys start announcing if it's actually going to make local stops. So I took one of the AirPods out, and sis was just going off, like she was moaning in the train. And I'm just like, where's that coming from? So now everybody's looking, because at some points it gets quiet too. Everybody's looking like, what is going on? Sis was just over there looking like, I don't know, shaking in her boots like she was a crackhead. And I just feel like I see the most bizarre things on the train that you can't even make up. Like, you just cannot make these things up, honestly. You really can't. And then the other day I seen a post on Instagram, and 2 guys were trying to stuff a couch inside of the train. And I'm just like, you see crazy shit like this down there all the time. People are begging. People are coming up in your face. People want to fight you. People are just doing the most down there. And it's just like, what are you going to do? Because that's how you need to get to where you want to get to, unless you're going to buy a car, which can't afford a car right now. So that's how I have to get there. I feel like it just blows my mind, the amount of things that happens on a daily when I'm on there. It's just so crazy. Anyways, I feel like I've rambled on for probably way too long, so about to just end the rambling session right here and just be done with it. I just got home. I'm gonna change. Tomorrow I work at 10 o'clock, and I'm not gonna have to worry about getting there, so maybe I could really get some good sleep tonight, because on Sundays for the past like month, Dwayne has been taking me. So since he's been taking me and I get there at 10, we can leave at like 9:15 thereabouts, and get there like within a good time, and you know, I'm still good and whatever. So I'm gonna try and get some rest tonight. I'm not gonna cook or anything, but I'm gonna really take advantage of some sleep. Tomorrow I work from 10 to 5, which is not a bad shift, so tomorrow I'll get to, you know, catch up on some overdue sleep too, which is amazing, because when I leave at 5, I'm gonna, you know, be home early by like 7 to sleep and like go back, because Monday morning I work at 10. So all good things here. But yeah, I'm about to go shower and kind of relax. I had 2 sausages on a plate that I just ate when I came. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed a little rambling session of my damn experience on the train, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Hopefully I'm not rambling again or so.